Link is one of those coins that I mentioned in previous videos that's sitting well below the 50-week simple moving average, and it's going to find a challenge to garner a big rally and even consider entertaining the lows that we saw, or sorry, the highs we saw in May. This week, really, we had a sweep below the May low and the June low, and we're going to close above. So that's a very constructive price action if it does hold going into the week. It's also important to note that it did touch the 2018 ascending trend line in the process. So we know that we have important support there. So buying right now or any dip into these lows of May and June, you do have support and a stop level moving forward. On a daily chart, just to zoom in a bit, you can see how we touched the 2018 ascending trend line and then the support area playing here. Unfortunately, Link now has to deal with the resistance associated with the May's descending trend line. It looks like it came pretty close to testing it today. Personally, I wouldn't be eager. I would wait for a daily close above there and then look for a move up into this area and then the 50-day simple moving average, which would give you about an 18% gain. You might extend that to the high on July 7th around 21.27. But after that, it's going to get difficult. You got a rapidly declining 50-day simple moving average. It's going to create a magnet effect on any more price strength beyond the 50-day moving average. So I don't see big opportunities ahead for Link when I put it into consideration with other cryptocurrencies and the price structures they have, which are taking place above the 50-week simple moving average. The 50-day moving averages are not, in a steep decline. I just think that this is a secondary opportunity unless you're a Chainlink fanatic. I really don't see the opportunity there. You could buy today if you wanted to and use the 2018 ascending trend line as your close below as your stop if you wanted to. But I personally would wait until we pull back into these lows from May and June, which are around 15, to maybe do a pilot buy and then use the stop down here and see what takes place on the upside. So I don't really see this as a compelling investment opportunity for investors at this point. I would refer to other coins, some that we've mentioned in the videos today, and that's all.
Yeah, I am a Link advocate, as you just mentioned, fanatic, as you mentioned, because I see something interesting from an on-chain perspective that I think needs some time. So yeah, I'm looking at this trend line. You drew the trend line from here, right? 10th May. Yeah. So for me, we've kind of breezed above this trend line, and the pullback that we're gonna get is gonna bounce off of this the swing lows that were formed here, which comes at around $15, right? So once we get this pullback and see a definitive bounce over here, I would want Link to close above the swing highs formed on 14 July to have a confirmation of the upside, right? So once we close above this level, I think we're going to see at least a 20% upswing here, which would collect the buy stops over here. And the next level is kind of not too far away. So we're either going to do something like this. So it's going to be something like this, come over here, and we do this and then come down, or this will extend up to this point, collect liquidity, and then come down. We're going to see a major pullback happen here. So the reason why I am a little too optimistic for Chainlink is it's right here. So from the 365-day MVRV has dipped to a level that has not been seen for quite a while. Yeah, so it's 32. So I think these drops here weren't 32. Yep, it was last seen in during the COVID crash. We're now at those levels. So from an MVRV perspective, this is a really good buy opportunity. A lot of the holders are out of the water. So right now, I think would be the best place to buy Link, right? And another reason is
Well, you could have a double bottom on that particular on-chain metric also. You'll see it comes down, bounces up, and then comes down. So you could even use that as a secondary fundamental trigger.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so apart from that, I think Matic, Chainlink still has a lot of room to move from here. But the only way it can go is up right now. And I see a sell-off happening probably when the MVRV value reaches 20-30% or 43%, right? So we haven't seen major sell-offs happen. So there's quite a lot of room to move, almost 100%. Yeah. Right. So another reason why I'm bullish on Link is the supply exchanges has been dropping continuously, right? Although we're seeing this recent uptick, which posted from 140 million to 145 million. So approximately 6 million links have moved to exchanges, which is from a short-term perspective a little bearish. But if you are looking to hold Link for a very long time, I think this is a really good time to buy. So these are the main two aspects as to why I'm bullish on Chainlink. And from a technical perspective, I am seeing at least a 41% room for Chainlink with a very little risk to the downside. Right, this seems like a really good trade for me. Yeah, that's it with Link.
And that's all.